travel to a faraway jungle to find the source, each having their own reasons. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yet again, try to use my channel divinity to what do they call them? Arcane abjuration. Make them all afraid.
We need this, yeah.
Oh, this was the one that you turned the other guy for, yes?
Yes, it's a DC 17 effect. Wisdom saving throw for them.
So as an action, you present your symbol, and one celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend of your choice that is within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom save.
That's one. That I missed even. I thought they were them all, but in that case, I think I will actually change what I'm doing. And I will send a mind blast to this one, trying to stun her.
Oh.
To the demon
The-
queen that just arrived.
The new arrival.
Yes. Alright, and that's the demigod power.
Yes, that's in inventory. I think I have the.
Is that a wisdom save?
That's what I'm double checking, but I believe so.
And it's 16, not 17, right?
DC 16. Yes.
Okay, and it's a magical effect. Wisdom save.
You tell me that it's the creature in my head.
Let me just double check quickly. I think it was.
So it's you can use your action to unleash a psionic assault on a creature.
Yeah.
The target must succeed on a DC 16 saving throw or be stunned until the end of its next turn.
Yes, it is a magical effect, so.
Nope. Then nothing happens there.
She has a
I will,
bonus.
with my bonus action, this one, 1, 2, 3, and attack this guy. I don't remember at what level I cast it.
You cast it at level 4, so you did 48.
That's what
Oh, sorry, sorry, the hammer, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot which one it was. You hit with it earlier. Let me just see if I can find it.
Yeah, if we scroll up.
I think it's just second level, but I'm not sure.
That might be the case. Spiritual weapon damage, you roll 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, then it was also level 4.
Yeah. That is from last game anyway, so yeah, I suppose
that makes sense since I burnt all my 4th level slots.
Yeah.
That's good to know, thanks.
22 to hit on the big guy.
22 hits.
So that would be a horrible roll.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, force damage. Makes a difference.
Getting you that radiant key would be really good.
But that was force. But radiant would be awesome with this
Oh yeah,
field.
yeah.
And positioning, I think.
Remember, they have reach 10.
Yeah, but I think I would stay put where I am because I can't get her without moving in a weird way. So that's my turn.
Okay. Right. Which brings us to the female demon. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I've sent the image to the game log, but there she is. As she is flying, she... I think she may as well do that and leap up, and she is going to fly, and she's going to land straight.
Of course she is.
She takes damage.
She will have to roll a wisdom saving throw for saving, and
As the Velociraptors can apparently jump quite high.
I think that's 20 feet in a globe, a sphere, isn't it?
Exactly.
it's a sphere.
Okay,
15 feet sphere.
Yeah, and she's got to fly down to get you, so she'll definitely be hit by it. But let's roll her saving throw. She gets a 25.
Yeah, so she takes 11 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's halved.
Yeah. 11 points. Okay. She makes 3 attacks, and as she comes down, she is going to do 1 attack on Yolena, 1 on Lunan, 1 on Dusted.
Yeah.
Wait for Lunan to die.
As she comes down, her longsword bursts into, I'm going to say, green hellish flame. As she comes...
Oh, bugger.
As she almost flaps and swoops down in between all of you. She is going to... Let's go for Yelena first.
Oh boy.
No.
I'm probably dead.
We're
Do we
both-
have anything?
A shield. I was thinking of putting shield up if she was gonna hit me, but that won't save me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can we use DM? Can we use an inspiration to give her disadvantage?
He's thinking.
I am thinking. Okay, I will allow that. Yes, 100%.
Oh,
Take my inspiration, Jelena.
thank you.
No.
And of course you are the only one I cannot reach that is getting hit at the moment and give you resistance to that damage.
I
No.
will roll again.
Don't roll another natural 20.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use shield as a
Good
reaction
idea.
to
Oh boy.
so that she does not hit.
Okay. Then for Lunan,
Yep.
nice. A 3 plus her to hit. Only an 11, Lunan.
Thank you, Ayun.
And then for Dusted.
Yeah.
A 9.
That misses.
She comes
Barely.
between the Thorn Demon and the Mastodon, and as she comes down with her longsword in 2 hands, she swings, and just at the last second, the shock on her face shows Yelena she's just managed to miss. As the point of the blade, Yelena, streaks past your nose. You stare in horror as you imagine what could have happened as she hit you. She brings the blade up and misses Lunan completely, and with a shout of frustration, "Aah!" swings down at Dusted, and again, just whiffs past you, Dusted. You feel the green flames almost singeing your whiskers. That is her turn, unfortunately.
I just remembered that Yerlena is under the effects of greater invisibility, so it will have been a disadvantage either way.
She is.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good
Oh, yeah.
point.
Oh, yeah.
In which case, you can have your inspiration back.
Thank you very much.
That was a very good point. Okay, in which case, I will have to say, Yelena, she actually... I need
Probably
to
wouldn't
roll
have attacked her, or?
I need to roll a perception or an investigation check for her, because you did damage the other demon in line of sight. So... What is that? Wisdom, yes?
Mhm.
Perception is wisdom based, yeah.
Yelena, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Okay. She rolls a dirty 20, but I was going to give you bonuses on your 13 or higher. I'm going to say that she doesn't see you, or at least... Yeah, no, she doesn't, but I'm going to keep her 3 whiffs, missed attacks. She would have missed Lunan either way, because he's got a 20 AC as well. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so Yelena, you are still undetected. But she's
I'd have to remember rolling with advantage here.
She is focused on Lunan and Dusted. Alright. That will bring us to Vargo, closely followed by the
Question.
dying demon.
Question, DM. This
Yes.
creature seems to be able to fly, right? I mean, is able to fly. Is she flying at the moment, or is she landed?
All creatures in the room can fly. She is still aloft. She's still flying.
All right. How many feet in the air?
She's about 3 feet, 4 feet in the air. She's got to come down to Dusted's height.
Alrighty. In that case, do I recognize this creature?
I mean, she's... I'm gonna say you'll have to roll... Directly recognize? No, you've not really encountered, outside of this adventure, any demons.
That's reasonable.
But I will give you...
Religion or Arcana?
Neither, because Arcana would be magic, and religion I would probably say more along the lines of maybe history.
Alrighty.
That's still intelligence, so...
Yeah, no. Okay.
Do you know that they're demons? That's for certain, and you've heard stories of winged demons. But you don't know exactly what she is.
If I don't know what it is, then I just point at her and do something new. She's strong. I close my eyes and I raise my hand pointing at her, and a lance of psychic energy falls upon her from the ceiling. I cast Roll of Him Psychic Lens, so she has to do to make a intelligence saving throw. The DC is 17.
Ooh.
With advantage, of course.
Okay. 17. Oh, she
Nice.
misses by 1.
So she takes psychic damage. Nice. I can now roll from the
7d6.
text. So 32 points of psychic, and it's considered incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Can't take any actions or reactions.
Correct.
Okay. No actions or reactions, and she can't move either. Obviously. Has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Doesn't... Yeah, moving is
Doesn't-
an action, is it?
I don't know.
She has to stay where she is, basically. That's why I asked the height she was flying.
Oh. Incapacitated, yeah, what's the rule for that? Incapacitated.
All it says is
you
can
can
take
hover
actions or
over it.
reactions.
Can take
Yeah.
actions or reactions, that's all.
It doesn't say anything about movement.
Yeah, I would assume her wings are still flapping and she's still hovering then.
Yes, it's just like kind of a stun, but not
Yes.
as bad as unconscious.
Okay.
Because paralyzed is incapacitated and can't move or speak.
Ah, that makes sense, yeah. Because I cannot remember yeah, that makes sense.
So she's kind of dazzled.
Yeah.
But you can run away.
This marker is incapacitated.
My God.
Take action.
Now we can roll and hover over conditions in the chat. I love it.
Oh, could you not read conditions before?
On the chat? No.
Oh yes, of course. Nice.
Hmm?
God damn, Fargo. Alright.
This is strong.
What else?
If a color changes to light green, yes, he is strong. Around her.
That will be all. That will be all.
Okay, so the spined devil next who needs to make a wisdom save. And he gets advantage.
That's a horrible damage.
He's only on 1 HP. As the spirit guardians tear into him. He takes 5 points and dies. His body... Even before he finishes his cry of pain, the body almost disintegrates.
I think you're changing the wrong one. That's the guy that's afraid of me.
Eh?
No, the one that
No.
died is just next to you.
No, he's right. I've realized he is correct. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've looked at an orange ring and it's the one at the top. The one at the top is still afraid of you. He's not doing anything. It's the Bob Devil. I skipped him. It is. Sorry, Lunan. I skipped the one at the top because that one's afraid of you. This one goes straight away afterwards. Yeah. Failed his save. But the blue ringed one down here, next to Dusted.
Yep.
Needs to roll a saving throw. Because he is also a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
And he gets a 20, a dirty 20. So... Spirit Guardian's damage, do you want to roll again?
I thought I rolled for both, but make you roll again if you like.
I'll make you roll again.
Didn't make a difference. I'm rolling bad.
Alright, so he passes, he takes half, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, which brings us now to this guy's turn. And he is going to... He gets 3 melee attacks. He's going to claw... I wonder... Yeah, okay. He's going to... Dusted, he's going to attack you 3 times.
Yeah.
So 2 claws
So,
and a tail whip.
and the tail. Yeah.
Whoa, 50.
Misses.
Second one was also a miss. And with the tail. Oh, he misses again. 3 misses, Dusted, in your face.
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us to the end of his turn. He is going to stay where he is. Right, that brings us to the next one who has disadvantage on this attack on his next turn.
No, he has disadvantage if he attacks anyone but me. So if he, against our lords, still wants to hit Lunan, he will have difficulties with that. And I think he also needs to roll wisdom because he is being nibbled at.
He is,
Yeah.
yes. So let's go for a wisdom save with advantage. Oh, there's a natural 20.
Oh dear.
I just wasted it. Aren't you lucky? Alright, Lunan,
yeah.
go ahead and roll your demand.
I did. It was 19 this time. To
Points. Okay, so he is going to. He gets 2 attacks with his fork and 1 with his tail. So he is going to attack Dusted twice, and he's going to hit you, Lunan, with his tail.
Okay.
Right, Dusted, 2 attacks for you.
Yep.
That's a miss.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Alright, with the
Fork.
fourth attack.
As in fork you. Yeah.
That's 13 points of
13.
forking damage.
And if I remember correctly, they are doing some kind of nasty constitution nonsense I have to roll, right?
No, that's only with his tail.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just take 13 damage.
Yeah, his tail has the infernal attack.
Oh, okay.
Is going to go for Luna. Ooh, Lunan, that was so close to a 20. Oh, good escape there.
thank you, Jorlena.
As the tail comes flying
He-
over.
Even then, he had disadvantage with the attack, so
Yes.
yeah.
Alright.
So-
I think that will bring us. But will he move? No, I think he'll stay where he is actually. That will bring us to Sol's turn, who is literally on the ground naked. And he can firebolt.
Yeah, I think he would.
Okay. Who will he firebolt at? If you were Sol, Lunan, who would you attack?
From what he sees, I think he sees her best.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. Go ahead then. Why don't you roll for Sol?
This will be -1 to hit.
Alright, as Sol launches a firebolt, it goes flying across the room and misses the female demon entirely, splashing against the ceiling. That will
Well, it's the angle. It's not a good angle.
No, and he's got this red circle because he knows Yelena's invisible but doesn't know where she is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Alright,
I
that will bring us to Dusted, followed by Valras.
I'm gonna use my first attack on the Barb Devil. That was what it was called, isn't it? This one? It had barbs.
Yep.
Yeah. To my left. I'm gonna try to hit it. 30.
Pardon? 30. Blimey.
Yeah. For 10 damage.
10 points. Laugh at your damage.
And it's marked. So if it attacks anyone but me next turn, it has disadvantage.
Okay.
And so with my second attack, I'm gonna try to hit the big guy.
Ooh, go on then. Do your worst.
29.
Oh, that actually hits quite easily.
For 11 damage. And he is also marked. So if he attacks anyone else but me, disadvantage.
Can you hit 2 at once?
Oh, I definitely can. I just have to hit them. That's the problem.
Looks like I'm gonna have to focus my attack on you. Oh, well.
It is only removed if someone else marks the creature. So,
Yeah.
and I have to be within 5 feet of them. So if they technically moved away from me, they could without problem.
They probably don't know that.
Nope. And I think that's all from me. Yeah.
Okay. Then that'll bring us to our super sorcerer, Valras.
I believe I will have to give my little darts command.
Oh yeah, you
as a
have.
bonus
Oh, you have
action.
those.
Yep, he's got 10 bolts that are animated.
Yep, I would like to command them to kill the demon starting from the weakest in this general direction.
Okay, so your 10 bolts are going to attack that demon in the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. These are they magic crossbows or normal bolts?
They are not magical in theory.
They're just animated, so they're movable.
It-
Yeah?
They are still really huge in damage, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. So it's probably fine that they aren't, but they are powerful weapons.
Alright, let's move your 10 bolts down over to there, shall we? Okay, so I guess that means you get 10 attacks on the Bob Devil then.
Yeah.
With what? Is it a +6 to hit? Or is it +8? I forget if you made
It's
tiny or
+6
small.
for the small ones.
Yeah, okay, small, yeah.
Smallest is most precision, less damage, more attacks, but in the end, is more damage.
Yeah. Do I just roll 10 d20s and see?
Yeah, you'll probably have to do it like 2 at a time, because if you do 10, it'll just total them all up, won't it? Or you can
Yeah,
just roll
fair enough.
like with advantage and we can see what the...
You can also create stat block for them in your character sheet and roll.
I mean, yeah, or copy /R D20 plus
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
And
I'll
then just
do
copy them a few times. Oh,
Good start.
They're tiny, are they?
If they were
Yes.
tiny, I could have made 20 of them.
so they're small.
So if they're tiny, there's 20 of them.
And they have an easier way to hit as well. Because they get +8 to hit if they're tiny.
So they're just crossbow bolts. Would they be tiny or small then?
Let's see.
Animate objects doesn't cap at 10, I think.
I mean,
It's dependent on the size. I guess theoretically
Yeah.
I could have tried to animate the big thing in the mastodon thing as well. Maybe I should have done that to stop it from turning.
Jesus Christ. That is actually terrifying.
it's a crossbow bolt. A small object is 5 by 5, as is a medium. A tiny object is 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot.
Next time you animate silver coins.
Yeah, yeah. So they're small or tiny?
Tiny.
Tiny. Okay, so that's 27.
Those rolls are
20
with
then.
+2. Yeah, those.
It's
So they're all +8 to hit and a d4
Yep.
damage.
Yeah,
D4 +4.
yeah.
So you're going for that one. So the 12 is 1 hit.
Yep. I think both of them hit.
No, it's only +8. The 6 doesn't hit. Oh,
No, it's a 12 plus. He didn't roll. He didn't roll them 2d20 at a time. He rolled them just straight up.
Yeah.
So he.
I have rolled
still rolled.
2.
You rolled a 19 and a 12. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was 2 20s.
Oh no.
So that's 2 hits, yeah? You're rolling
Yeah,
one
okay.
at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
+8. So you need a 7 or greater. A 7 will hit.
Okay, so that's
Sorry, Valris, it's 10 up to 10 non-magical objects. So
So it's just 10 tiny ones, isn't it?
the 20 is the HP of them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's still good damage. I'm still not disappointed
Yeah.
with this.
yes.
Just keep rolling, Valrus.
Yep.
2 hits. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
count hits from here.
That hits. God.
So that's 3d4 so far. And 4
Mhm.
rolls. Number 5. That's a miss. Hit. That's a miss. That's a hit.
That's a miss.
I have 6 hits
6 times 6 hits, yeah, so that's 64.
Okay.
plus 24.
Slash 64 plus 24.
Pin needle demon. Well, it was a barbed demon, wasn't it? It just adds more barbs to the
Yeah.
collection.
Exactly. As the 10
is
crossbow
that-
bolts go flying across the room.
Do they have resistance to non-magical?
They do.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was 3 from max point.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So, as the bolts go flying across, 6 of them lodge themselves into his body as the other 4 smack into the back of the wall. Squirts of a black ichor come streaming out of the holes in the gaping wounds now. He is definitely bloodied. What else would you
Alright.
like to do, sir?
I can't do too much with my action, so I'll probably have to try and cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that. That should hit. 25.
That hits, yeah. That should hit everyone in the room.
Yeah. For the barbed devil again. And I choose S. Thunder damage, I don't know.
I thought you said you choose ass damage.
By the power of S.
Thunder damage.
For 15 thunder damage.
Okay, that's good. Nice. Alright, the devil reels as the thunder rolls down and strikes him. He is still standing though. Anything else?
That is it for now.
For now. Okay. Does that bring us to the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Right. At the end of Valrus's turn, the Mastodon, as it rotates to face its original position, a sudden eruption of flame engulfs the entire room in a blazing inferno.
Entire. Oh. And they are immune to
The
fire.
air crackles with intense heat, and the acrid scent of burning stone fills the chamber. Unfortunately, there is no way to escape or dodge the fire, but I will give each of you a saving throw with your dexterity. The DC is 18.
I'm gonna use absorb elements as a reaction.
Ooh.
Oh
I
wait, no, I've
will
already
use-
used my reaction off.
I will use my inspiration, DM, to roll again.
Okay.
Oh. I can't use absorb elements.
And I will use my reaction to absorb elements.
Okay, so everyone, Lunan saves. So Lunan, you take 5 points of damage from the 10.
And the rest of us take 10. Well, some of us have absorb elements, but yeah.
Yeah, those that don't have absorb elements take 10. So that means Yelena and Vargo take 5.
No, I've already used my reaction, so I can't use it.
Ah, okay. So then I need.
I've done
So
a
Lunan
con
saves a
save.
con. Yelena saves a con. Fargo saves a con. I need Lunan, can you please roll a dexterity saving throw for Sol?
Yep.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'm
I
just
know
glad I saved myself.
Ayun, save it! Ah! He drops to the ground as his body starts to char in the burning flame.
Oh
The
no.
fire continues to burn throughout the room, and amidst the fiery chaos, a sense of dread grips you as you witness the unthinkable. A decayed Chultan warrior emerges from what looks like a fissure in the ground right before the mastodon, akin to a corpse clawing its way out of a grave. Its decrepit form is draped in the tattered remnants of leather armor and adorned with ancient tribal markings. He exudes an aura of malevolence as he rises from the depths, limb by limb. As the decayed Chultan warrior continues his eerie ascent from the depths, its appearance becomes increasingly haunted. Adorned with a headdress of wilted leaves, it emerges head first, followed by the rest of its ghastly form covered in tattered leather armor that barely clings to its skeletal frame. In one hand, it clutches a cup. The other hand is empty, used to pull itself up from below. With each movement, the warrior's attire ignites in flickering flames as it emerges into the inferno. Yet it pays no heed to the searing heat licking at its decaying flesh. With a determined effort, it hauls itself onto one knee, then the other, until it stands tall amidst the blaze, its hollow eyes gazing upon each of the demons left standing in the chamber with a chilling intensity. Despite the inferno consuming its tattered garb, this warrior remains unfazed, its attention solely focused on the demons before it, as if assessing the threat they possess with a grim determination. Finally, the eyeless sockets settle on the mastodon in front of it. With the empty hand, it reaches out and almost strokes the trunk of the great beast, who then lifts its trunk and roars, that echoing sound you've heard all too often during this battle. With one hand still resting on the mastodon's trunk, the decayed warrior raises its cup-clenched fist aloft, looks up, and opens its mouth wide in a silent battle cry, echoing in the desolation of its decaying mind. Though its mouth is wide, no sound escapes its decayed throat. Lost to the ravages of time and decomposition, yet the intensity of its action and the fervor in its movement speaks volumes, conveying a haunted determination that transcends the silence of its existence. Whoops.
Do we have an image of this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the image from the monster manual. Let me just roll a d20 for him so I can add him to the order.
Friend or foe? Let's see.
Well, he's friends with the Mastodon, for whatever that's worth. He was stroking it, right? I caught that, right? And it responded to him.
Correct.
And this guy was undead.
Correct. Well, I mean, you assume so. He's just crawled
Yeah,
up out of the
he-
ground.
I wonder if he's a
He
revenant.
looked undead.
He definitely looks undead.
Is he? Oh wait, no. Could he be a revenant?
I mean, you can literally read his name, and it's in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
I thought the picture looked familiar. I was like, wait.
it sort of spoils it after he rolls. You know?
Oh,
He's here to save us.
we could use this.
Right, that brings us to the top of the round with Yelena leading the way, leading the charge. Yelena, you, just so you know, you are outlined by fire. It is going to be a lot easier for them to see your movements. The entire room is still ablaze.
It hasn't
boy.
ended the fire.
Correct.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
The room is now an inferno. Why don't you all... Well, yeah, okay. Yelena, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. I will do this one by one. Oh. Your line of sight to the undead creature is slightly obscured. I'm actually going to move him here because he was right in front. I'll let you have a look at him over there. He looks like he looks like a ex-Chultan warrior. So, tribal markings. He's wearing like a leather band with a jungle headdress made of like jungle leaves, which is now caught on fire and slowly burning, as is the leather straps of his armor.
So he oh no, he is immune to the fire. Yeah. Okay.
With a 20, you can see he is not. His skin is slowly starting to melt.
Oh, okay. So maybe he'll get it turned off. Maybe. We
Oh.
can hope. Oh, now I've got to make a decision. Do I hit the air and yes, or do I heal myself?
Hit them.
Hit them. Okay. If Luna says to hit them, she will hit the Erin. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
How
will
about
keep.
that?
She will keep an eye on the Mr. Man.
On your
Hope.
movement.
Yeah. But seeing as he doesn't yet seem hostile, she's not gonna do anything to him,
Okay.
even if he is undead. So I'll go for the Erin. Yes.
Okay.
I'll make 2 attacks, and one of them I'll use a where's my? I'll use a 3rd level smite on one of them.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
With the 20, you do notice that the Aranyes does not suffer any ill effects from the burning flames in the room.
Of course she doesn't.
In fact,
Bastard.
it's almost as
she
if
revels in it.
she's enjoying herself. She might just knock
Oh.
an embargo too.
So that's
Oh.
a 29 with a 9, and then I'm doing a third level
Are you
smite.
smiting on this one, yes?
Oh wait, I have advantage. I keep forgetting. Wait, yeah, I do. Do I have advantage still? Because you said I was outlined
Yes.
by fire.
You're invisible still, yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
It's
That's
just
the
you'll
same.
be easier to spot, but they'll still get disadvantage because you're invisible.
Fair
Mhm.
enough. Oh man. Yes. And I assume an 18 does not hit for my second attack for the Aaron, yes.
You assume incorrect. An 18
Oh.
just hits.
Oh.
My turn.
Okay. The smite damage is 3, 5. I think. Oh, that could have been a bit better, but
So that's a total of 46.
23,
Right.
37,
46, yeah.
46, yeah?
yes. Yes.
Jalena leading the way.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, and that will I'm gonna I think as a bonus action I can use one of my sorcery points to convert it into a spell slot. So I'm gonna convert it into a first level spell slot. One sorcery point into a first level spell slot.
Okay.
Just in case I need to absorb elements or something.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, then that brings us to Lunan Estelar Soul, the only remaining soul in the room.
For now. We'll see. I will cast a 5th level spell called Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
One within a 30-foot sphere, and I will check that all the people in the corner are within that sphere.
They're
We
within
are.
25 of you, yeah.
Correct.
I will cast on all of us in the party. Dusted,
Okay.
Yarlena, myself, and the 3 in the corner, including Burnt Me.
Oh, okay.
They burnt me. And all I have to do is just cast the dress.
Why
Roll
do demons
the-
have counterspell?
Some
God
do.
darn it. Yeah,
They can.
these ones.
Don't tell him which ones.
19 was all.
19
We-
points for everybody.
We thank you. We thank you so much. Ah, that's the good stuff.
Tell me that does include yourself.
Yes.
Nice.
What's the second
Oh,
one
you-
for?
I think it's an accident. He clicked
That
twice.
was just an accident. I clicked cast so it would use up the spell slot, and then it rolled itself again.
Oh, fair enough. We'll take the higher one. 19 points healing for everyone. Okay.
And my spiritual weapon will attack its demon as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to double check that this wasn't a bonus. It was a normal. Yeah, it was normal. Anyone to hit?
21 hits.
14 damage.
14 points. Nice.
And I will stay where I am.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Right then, for the demons, our
She's incapacitated though.
it was for to the next turn, wasn't it?
Until
The
the end of my turn. Yeah.
Is it until the end of her next turn? Was it?
Yeah.
At the end of Vargo's next turn, wasn't it?
Ah, at the end of Vargo's next turn. Not hers. Okay, so she is still incapacitated. That's a pity. She will not do anything. Which means it's Fargo's turn.
She still
Okay,
has to roll because she's been nibbled.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So she
Let
will
me-
be attacked.
And important, it's until the start of my turn. So when I begin, she's not incapacitated any longer.
Okay. So she then gets a reaction to whatever you do.
Yes. And
So
I have choices to make.
Alright,
19.
I've
half
marked
of
her
19.
damage. Yeah, I've marked her
Yep.
damage. The flames whip around her and she almost seems to smile with glee, Lunan, as she gains her conscious state, there we go, and looks, her eyes bore into you with hatred. And then she notices the flames next to her, Yelena. And she almost seems to know something is next to her, but she can't attack it yet. Oh! Oh no, bollocks. I've completely forgot. Yeah, no, she has. She can see you all along. She's got true sight.
Oh, in
boy.
that case, that was a really okay.
I just saw that. I knew there was a reason she could attack you. Anyway, so there we go. Just to let you know.
Damn devils.
Next time she'll be after me.
No,
Fargo,
it's my turn. I have choices to make.
go on.
I don't normally do this, but I have to help him. I move closer to Lunan.
Oh,
I touch his shoulder and I use a 5th level spell slot to
mhm.
cast Cure Wounds, and I will use the rod of spell casting to make that 9th level.
Holy shit.
Okay.
How much healing is that?
So you're gonna burn 3, 4.
4.
So you got. It goes up to 6. So you got 2 left, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's how many? Let me check. That's 9d8 plus 5.
Whoa.
I'm just going to. Okay, so this plus 5, Lunan. Not good rolls, I'm afraid. No!
Oh,
28.
I mean, Lunan, this is dedication. I've never seen
Nice.
Vargo this
1, 2, 3,
worked out
4.
over anyone's health.
4 ones.
Wow.
4 rolls.
28. Awesome, thank you.
Keep us alive. Killing things. By killing things. That will be all. Yeah.
Okay. Well done. If that's the end of your turn, that brings us to the Chilton Warrior. Standing around in the room, he takes a look around. Felris's eyes fall on you, on Naked Soul in the back of the corner, and as he looks behind him, he takes note of the demon flying in the room at the top over there. And he turns around and then charges straight at it and launches himself in the air. And he is going to do 2 fist attacks on the creature. 3, 2. Alright, the first one misses, but the second one hits.
It's no longer afraid of me.
Not only does the creature take that, but Valrus, roll a perception check for me, please.
Alright. Pew, pew, pew. I'm very good at these. 10.
Alright, you don't notice, but a small flash of light appears from around the corner.
Mm.
Alright, that will be its turn. Alright, then that brings us to the barbed devil on the ground. And let's roll a wisdom saving throw for him. Did I need a 17?
Yeah, you take half.
Okay. It is on 14 hit points now. As the Spirit Guardians nip into it and start biting it. It takes more and more damage, but it is still standing or flapping its wings, and it is going to attack. I believe it's going to have to spend all of its attacks on you, Dusted Coal.
Which is only fair.
Yes. Alright, so that's going to be 2 claws and a tail as the barbed demon creature swings its first claw at you and misses completely. Its second claw is an uppercut as it scrapes up your armor towards your chin.
And it hits.
With a 22, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That claw does 5 points of damage. As its tail then whips around and swings around to hit you. And you just duck easily out of the way. And it screams in front of your face in frustration, which brings us to the end of its turn. Right. The large, big fiend in front then. With his fork. He too needs to roll. Thank you, Lunan. 24, huh? Whoa! Oh, he gets a 17. Just. But he still takes half damage.
Half damage.
12. Okay. I mean, he's got a big hit point threshold. It's not yet bloodied. He is going to attack you, Dusted. He is going to fork you twice, and he's going to tail whip Lunan.
He's going to what?
Tail with me.
Oh.
Oh, a 2. An incredibly easy dodge over there as he swings around and... Ooh. 29.
Yeah.
Oh, Dusty forks you for 15 points.
Yeah. He does. I'm being forked over here.
Awful.
With disadvantage on Lunan, as the tail, dripping with blackened blood, swings around and
Nice.
strikes
Thank
into
you.
the ground right in front of you. You manage to lift a foot out of the way. That brings us to the end of that. Yeah, definitely. The end of his turn. Which brings us to Sol. Lunan.
Did he... Was he killed and then bring back to life?
Well, I mean, he was on 0 and he got healed, so he's on 1. So he's lying prone on the ground.
That's cruel.
Yeah. He casts a glance around and... Roll a perception check for him, please, Lunan.
At this point, I think he will just crawl up towards the edge.
I feel so sorry for him.
Yep, he notices all of the demons in the room are immune to fire as they seem to be smiling with glee in this inferno. On his knees, he just leans back, almost confused as to what to do next. I think he's going to try and crawl out of the room. And that's about as far as he gets. Which will bring us to our champion, Dusted Crawl.
Could cost Toll the Dead from a practical point of view, but I don't think you would.
The height of the flames in this room, is that all up the way up to the ceiling?
Correct. The entire room is engulfed in flame.
Okay, so there's no way of escaping this. Okay, excellent. Dust is gonna raise his dagger against the barbed one.
Roll a perception check for me, please, Dusted.
Oh, I'll do that first. Perception. I see demons, I see fire.
You do, and it's not just fire, it's burning fire.
Yes, it's quite a conundrum here. So we'll swipe at the barbed one for 29.
Oh, that definitely hits.
But only 8 damage.
Oh, that puts him on
And he's... I have all faith in you, Lunan. That he takes damage next time. And then I'm gonna hit, not surprisingly, this lady here. Or try to hit her.
Okay.
She is within my grasp. Hiya! Oh, that sweet music. Natural 20.
Oh,
My god.
Very nice.
First party natural 20 in combat tonight? Besides...
For... If I get to up the one, it's 15 damage, and she's also marked. So if she attacks anyone but me, it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
While she's within 5 feet of me, which she can try to get away from me, obviously, but for now...
And it only lasts for one turn, yeah?
Yeah, so the big demon, not anymore, but the little one, the medium demons have to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Check.
Yeah.
Anything else, Captain Cole?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. Which then brings us to Valrus.
Okay.
Roll a perception check for me, please, Valrus.
Yes.
I mean, you rolled already and failed.
Oh.
Yep. No. Fire. You see a lot of fire.
Flames all around.
Yeah, I mean, isn't your tiefling heritage fireproof?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not entirely. Fire resistant.
Fire resistant. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. He is going to move down. Oh boy. There. And look at the big horned demon. And as a bonus action, summon his hound.
Oh.
Yes. How many is that? 3 points. There we go. Yes. And it'll focus on the big one. I'll create it,
Where
I
are you
guess,
going to put him? The hound?
next to the hammer on the left.
That way?
Yep. Yep.
Let's just double check.
now, would this give it bonus to attack with Dusted?
Yeah. It would. Just so you know, the hound is not immune to fire. Yeah?
That's fine.
Or is it?
Yep. No,
No.
don't think so.
You roll initiative for the hound. On its turn, it can move only towards its target by the most direct route.
Yes. Yes, it can.
Alright, so I would say then roll... Let's just do that. It's got a +2 to its deck, so and proficiency. So roll for initiative for the hound.
Alright, roll the regular 20. Not very good, so same as mine, 5.
All right. So we'll put him on 9. Okay.
Right. And ooh. Ooh. I do kind of. I'll try using Frostbite on the barbed demon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's a con save.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh no, not the big one, the
Oh, the barbed one.
barbed one, yeah.
Oh, my bad. We'll re-roll that because ice.
9, okay.
9. So that's a fail.
That is 2d6.
Mm.
Oh, come on.
He's on 1 hit point. 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Oh, Valrus.
He will be dead before he does his next attack.
Most likely,
Yeah.
yes. Anything else this turn, Valrus?
No.
All
Well,
right.
Darts are going to go and attack then.
Combat tracker is so long now.
I know, right? Right, which brings us then towards the end of the turn.
My
Everyone,
bolts.
your bolts. Go on then. You are going to... Let's just double check. The bolts have taken 10 points of damage from the fire, so
Yes.
they are still around. Go ahead then, and what are they going for?
Oh wait, do they get a dex save as well?
No.
No,
Because the
okay.
entire room is an inferno, no one really gets a save.
Oh right,
It was
okay,
just
okay.
the first
That's
time
fine.
the flames erupted.
Yeah.
So the next inferno round, you won't get a saving throw from this fire.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. They'll keep attacking then.
Okay. Whom?
Well, they'll follow the same directive, so I guess they would one by one go for the barbed one until it dies, and then go up to the horned devil.
The large one. Okay, so go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your d20.
Alright. Okay, so the barbed one is dead.
Yes.
9
Right.
more.
So then you get to roll 9d20 for the large one.
Yes. And it's +9? Is there flanking? Or is it too big, actually?
I won't give them a flanking bonus.
Okay.
It's probably just +8, right?
Yeah.
+8 to hit.
Cool.
Oh!
1 crit. Nice.
3. 4. Gotta balance it out. Not quite. This is terrible.
Doubly balanced.
For your saving.
4 hits, 5 hits.
Nice.
1 more. There we go.
Okay.
6 hit, 1 crit. Or
Yeah.
5 hits, 1
Yeah.
crit, yeah.
5 hits, 1 crit.
I guess.
So that's 74 plus. I don't know.
No, just roll 64 and then add the full.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So slash R
24 plus
64 plus how much is it?
24 again.
24.
I think.
8. So 64 plus 30.
64 plus 33. Okay.
32.
32. Gotcha. That's 45 again.
Whoa, nice.
But again, with if it has resistance against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost him.
Unfortunately, but yeah. Still good damage.
See, the unfortunate part is they're gonna die soon.
Okay.
By soon you mean in a second, because you're ending your turn now.
Yes.
Does that bring us to the end of your turn, Thoris?
Yeah.
Alright. The roasting, roaring inferno blasts throughout the room. That is 11 points of damage for everybody, please. That means your 20 HD hit point bolts are gone.
Die. Yes.
That's a concentration check for everyone concentrating.
Not for me.
Is it 1d10 for everyone? Or 10 damage, I meant. 1d10.
Yeah, so 11 damage from fire.
Oh.
Valrus, you are resistant, so you only take 5.
Yep. Done already.
And unless anyone uses a reaction for absorb elements.
I cannot afford it.
Oh, that was close.
I will leave it for this turn and I'll use Absorb Elements next turn. Because it might not be necessary.
Nice. Alright. Is that everyone?
I had almost hoped you had forgotten that.
Forgotten what?
Saul.
At the top
He
of the
died?
room, Soul drops again as the flames lick and start to melt his skin even more.
Shouldn't he have had 19?
No,
HP?
he was unconscious. Our house rules are if you're unconscious and healed, you only heal to 1.
Okay. That I didn't know. We had as a rule even.
Is he still getting exhaustion? And every time he
Oh
wakes
my
up,
god, he's gonna be dead in a second.
He's gonna be
regardless.
completely dead.
He is. The poor guy is waking up and getting knocked out, and then waking up and being
Then it's better not to heal him this round and heal him next round.
Hey, Elena, you potentially
oh my
brought him to a worse fate and got your wish. He's gonna die. Surrounded by demons, burning
that's so
alive,
funny.
crawling for freedom.
Try to desperately crawl away.
Oh, goodness. You people are monsters.
Oh.
I'm not making these moves. It's Stefan.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, wash your hands of that. Yeah, sure. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
Okay, that brings us to Yelena at the top of the round. You are still invisible.
I'm still invisible. How is the Aaron Yes looking?
She's
Looking
bloodied.
good.
She's bloodied.
She's bloodied, yes.
She deserves another smite then.
Yes, I'm sure she
I
does.
will, I will do a smite on one of them. One of my attacks. I'm only going to do one because I'm running out of spell slots.
A 22 is a hit.
And a 26 as
26 as
well.
well, yeah.
I'll do that one, and then the third level smite again, which was 5.
5, yeah, I think it was.
5. Yeah.
With the fiend give it.
Oh, that was awful.
88.
That was really bad.
Okay.
I rolled so below average on that.
She is still flapping her wings and standing.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, then. Is that the end of your turn? Moving?
Yes. No, she'll stay where she is.
Alright, then that'll bring us to Lunan.
I will bring the spiritual weapon up to her
Mm-hmm.
and attack her with it.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, mate, that is a nice hit. Look at that. Nat 20 with a spiritual weapon.
so that's an
Plus 4.
additional 4.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, wait,
level was
what-
the spiritual level? The spiritual.
It was cast at
weapon?
4 level.
If it was 4th, it's 4d8, isn't it?
No, we've been rolling,
Uh,
it's been rolling 2d8 since it was.
yeah, but
Yes.
it should be plus 16 since it was a critical hit.
I don't get that much bonus on mine, I think. Do I? Oh, it might be. Yeah, sure.
On yours, or what do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Because it's a critical hit.
A
it's
critical doubles the dice, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dice are max. So it's this damage plus
The
16.
base is 2d8, yes. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what, 31 altogether?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
She's on 11.
Oof. You know what? I'm gonna throw a third level barrage of magic missile on her.
Level 3 magic missile.
So
Yeah.
that's six dots.
I believe it's
5.
Oh, 5, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, 5.
So that's a minimum of 10 damage.
So that will be
Magic
our
resistance that.
5d4 plus
Roll.
5, yeah?
Yeah.
D4 plus 5. Here.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
20 points of
20.
damage. Nice, Lunan, as you fire out 5 magic missiles right in front of her. All of them seem to find their mark, smashing into her.
Nice.
With a look of shock and horror on her face, before she even hits the ground dead, her body crumbles into dust and gets burnt up by the fire in the room.
Isn't it
Hell
that
yeah.
nice?
Very good.
Awesome.
Literally,
done.
yeah.
No, I when you brought her down so low, I felt she needed to go.
That is the
She got
exact
hammered.
reason I tell you guys sometimes when her hit points are low enough.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lunan?
Since there's fire everywhere, I think Luna will try to see if he can position himself. It's not really possible. He will stay where he is. I'm good. That's my turn.
Roll a perception check for me, please, Lunan. Something at the back of your mind doesn't sound right. It's niggling there.
$25.
A 25. You seem to recall that poor Sol was already on 4 levels of exhaustion. With this next drop he's on 5, and your medical background tells you whatever you do, if you bring him back again, he picks up another level of exhaustion. 6 levels is death.
Yeah, so it's stabilized. That's better.
Either way,
He's kind of dead.
he's dead. By the end of this round, if the flames lick him up, he's gonna burn to crisp.
It's not much I can do now after my turn, but
As the tears form at the cells in the corners of your eyes, the heat evaporates it, and you shrug your shoulders. Not much I can do, is there?
it's like now I have my memories to myself, type of thing.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's like, too bad on such a pretty face.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna say it's waste of 500 gold. We could have sold it for in Port Nyan Saru. I'm just saying.
It as well.
You could
Yeah. Sorry. It's an it.
Dustin knows the lingo.
Dustin knows the value of a good slave.
experience outweighs like knowledge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think this golden statue just in front of us is worth way more.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Lunan?
Yes, it
As you-
was.
As you cast a final look over at poor crispy soul, we move to Vargo, followed by the Revenant.
I will try. I will move back to towards Soul
Mm-hmm.
and repeatedly cast Spare the Dying on him.
Repeatedly cast Spare the Dying on him, yes?
Pretty much until the fire wears down or the combat is over, yeah?
So that's gonna be your action for the rest of the combat.
Yes. I feel like he's important somehow.
But he's already dead.
He cannot be already dead because
Yes, because he had levels of exhaustion, and every time he went down, he got another level.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not this turn that he will die.
At the end of this turn, I think, or he went down twice, right? So he's already gotten 2 levels more.
Well, he's only
So he's-
done once, right?
Nope, this is the second time he's gone down.
So he is dead.
True, yeah.
He's gone.
In any, Bargo will do it anyways. Maybe realizing after the fact that he's already gone.
No.
Fair enough. Okay.
Bargo. That's a good question actually. Will Bargo know that he's already gone when he tries to cast Spare the Dying?
Roll a medicine check.
I guess that it says you touch a living creature. So yeah, well,
Yeah.
medicine. All right. Let's see. I have advantage thanks to Papa Sotul. There you go.
Nice.
It's there it is.
As you make your way through the blazing inferno over to the downed, crispy form of Sol, you reach your hand out, and before your hand even settles on him, the look of exhaustion on his dying face tells you everything. There is no bringing back this corpse. Not to the land of the living, anyway.
I look
Give me
terrified
one
at
more
Lunan.
level and I will have some necromancy.
We still have the gemstone, by the way, but I don't know if we should use it on this creature.
No, we
I am
don't.
Zoltak.
Yeah.
Hey, we are 5 for democracy. For democracy. We'll see.
It's funny you talk about this democracy about my stone.
That's my turn, DM. Bargo will have tried to help Soul, not knowing he's not with us anymore.
Are you talking about the stone that is in the bag of holding?
That I'm holding at the moment. Yeah. Because someone wanted to be carried over the mud or the slime or whatever it is.
Yeah. That was smart. Otherwise, I would have been dead
Yeah, that's true.
if I had face planted in that shit.
Alright. So Varga, that was the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, then that brings us to the Revenant, who's in the top section of the corridor, turns around and moves 5, 10, 15 towards the Horned Devil. Stares at the creature. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh shit, and it fails. Staring at this horned demon, the Revenant stands there as his eye sockets almost appear to bore into this devil demon. And as soon as you notice this takes place, it just almost stands upright, rigid, without moving. Its wings freeze in place.
Wait. Is it stunned?
I hope so.
That is the Revenant's turn. As he stands there, I'm gonna move him there and there. He steps a little bit closer and he literally fists on the side, eyes leaning forward, and he's straining through the fire and flames as he stares at this devil demon. It cannot move or do anything, which brings us to the Hound of Ill Omen.
It first has to take Spirit Guardian damage.
Good point, thank you.
I don't know if it gets a save with the effect.
It should. Then the same. Like wisdom, I think.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Alright, that brings us to the Hound of Ill Omen.
It's going to bite.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 5.
Yeah, 9 plus 5, so it hits once, it does 2d6 plus 3.
Yes. So. 10
7.
damage.
10.
And
The target is a creature that must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
yeah. It's pulled down large creatures like this before.
That is not advantage because it's not a magical effect. It
Oh,
it
so
certainly
close.
saves, but when the hound slams into it, the demon itself doesn't even move.
It's frozen in time?
That brings us to Dusted Cold.
Well, if does it concede that does it concede doesn't move, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Dustin's gonna try to run towards the mastodon
Okay.
and climb up the side of it and try to jump onto the demon with his dagger.
Dusted. As you run towards the mastodon, you step onto the cog. The mastodon itself is cool to touch. Here, the flames do not burn. In fact, the flames burning throughout the room don't even penetrate where the Mastodon is standing on the cog. You easily climb up in a flame-free environment as you turn around. What are you going to do? Attack.
I'm gonna strike at the devil, yeah, from a little more sort of like at eye level height.
Roll a perception
But
check, please.
Oh yeah.
Just a small point, DM.
Yeah.
It said that the creature will fail a strength and dex saves automatically
If it's
under the
paralyzed.
conditions. Yeah.
Ah. It is quite large. The creature is held in place, so it won't be able to be knocked over by the Revenant. It's held in place by the Revenant and paralyzed. So the hound
Probably
won't
best
be
for
able to knock
this
it
way,
down.
anyways.
Yeah, Dusset, with that roll, you notice, you recognize that the demon is actually paralyzed. It cannot move. For some reason, it is unable. You get
Well,
advantage
since-
on your attacks.
Yeah, since this place seems safe, Dust is also gonna yell out that the Mastodon seems safe. It's cold to the touch. And then he's gonna take a swing with advantage against this little creature. Well, big creature. So we'll start off with 26.
That hits.
Critical hit.
And
If it's barrel.
for 9. And another attack. For 8. It's of course marked, but it doesn't really matter since it's paralyzed.
Are you doing a third attack?
I don't have 3 attacks yet.
Oh, okay. So that's
Is-
8 and 9. And
Yeah.
because it's paralyzed, those are critical.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood that. So it's plus 4 to all damage?
Yes. So that's another 8, isn't it?
Yeah, so that is 25
25.
total.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, that will bring us to Valrus.
Going to take a chance and shoot off a large chromatic orb at 4th level.
Alright, you're a ranged attack, so this won't be a critical, but it will automatically fail any saving throws with strength or dex, which your chromatic orb was last time, wasn't it?
No,
Yes.
I have to roll to hit.
Okay. You get advantage.
Yep. Oh, that hits.
Ooh, nice.
Do thunder damage again. That's not too much, but okay. 24.
24 points. Thunder damage.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna run up to it, reach out my
Mhm.
hand, and with a bonus action, quicken a shocking grasp at it.
It has got 8 points left.
Oh.
I'll
I'm
do
doing
it.
I'm not gonna bother with rolling with advantage.
That is,
So
that is a hit, which means your shocking grasp is a critical,
yes.
giving you within 5 feet. Thalrus.
So that's minimum 8 damage anyway, so yeah. Oh, no, 16 damage. Holy shit, yeah.
Why don't you explain tell us how you've just taken down this creature with that shocking grasp?
Quickening his movement, he is going to, like a lightning bolt, burst forward and punch a hole through its chest.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna have to reach up for its chest, but still, as you do,
With a bit of a leap.
with a bit of a leap, as you leap, pulling your hand back, the chest almost seems to explode in ash around your fist. The demon itself, the devil, dissipates in midair. Before you hit the ground, the ash almost seems to float up to the ceiling and disappear. And as the last demon falls, suddenly the fires in the room extinguish, leaving behind a lingering haze of smoke that dances in the air like raids in the night. A warm wind sweeps through the hall, carrying with it an intoxicating blend of scents: jasmine, frankincense, and the unmistakable tang of grave dust. The fragrant breeze infuses the chamber with an almost otherworldly ambience, as if the very essence of the underworld itself has been summoned forth. Amidst the swirling smoke, you notice the Chultan warrior standing across from you. He drops to one knee, leaning over his body, shaking with what would be tears if he had any. His head lifts as his gaze settles on you, Valrus, and he then holds out the hand, holding tight the cup.
We needed that, I think.
You now notice, Valrus, that it is a gruesome chalice, and with the flames subsiding, Dusted, you're quite close as well, you notice. The cup itself is fashioned from gold. It is almost made from a hollowed out human skull. A ruby encrusted crown circles the rim of the chalice, along with some circling its base. The vessel almost gleams dully in the remaining light, its macabre visage a stark reminder of the horrors that lurk within the depths of this tomb. Palm up, the figure's fingers slowly unfurl from their tight grip. He smiles and tilts his head sideways at you, and almost thankfully, he then nods at you knowingly. With his arm outstretched, he waits.
Forward and receive the cup and take it.
Is the room still on fire, DM?
No, as soon as the last demon fell, the fires and the flames subsided and disappeared, and the only thing lingering in the room was smoke, the smell of frankincense and jasmine. As soon as the chalice leaves his hand, a smile creases his decayed face. The creases in his forehead appear to relax, as if the weight of centuries has been lifted from him. And then slowly, bit by bit, the figure itself dissolves into wisps of smoke, vanishing into ash as he mysteriously disappears almost as quickly as he appeared. As the spectral presence dissipates, a grinding sound alerts you to the northern corridor of the room, where the stone block sealing the room begins to retract upwards into the ceiling. And this is where we'll take our break. Each of you roll a history check for me, please.
Greater invisibility will have fallen by now.
And does not give you advantage on your history check.
No.
Oh, even Dusted, Vargo, and Lunan. The legends of a Chultan warrior, they sort of linger at the back of your mind, almost some conversations picked up during your time in Port Nyanzaru of a famous Chultan warrior, Chikagari, who fought his way through the plains of hell to eventually overcome the demons there and make his way back to the world of the living, was granted a chalice after cutting the head of the king off and turning his skull into the cup that is now the chalice that Valrus holds. His revenge already enacted, he then fell down, died on the spot, and he was buried in an unknown location. This must
And
be,
you-
or that form must have been the spirit of this Chultan warrior come back to fight the demons once more.
Can you repeat the name of the Chultan warrior?
Chikagari.
Thank you.
I will put it.
I
Mhm.
try to remember the name of the chalice that Waxanaria told me. I swear that I'm searching my notes and I don't find it. I only have Waxanaria's chalice.
Yes, it is famously called the Skull Chalice of Chikagari.
I would like to keep that, if you don't mind. I tell to whoever is holding it.
I suppose. Hand it over to Thingy.
To Vargo of the Light.
Yes, to Vargo of the Light.
Thank you. I will identify it later.
I mean,
Did
Vargo,
we-
you can always put it in the bag of holding if you like.
Yeah, it's only for identify purposes. I'll give it to you afterwards.
Dustin is gonna grab out his clothing now. Off the bag of holding. And some of his weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yalen is gonna do the same. She's gonna put her armor back on.
Okay. I'll probably say it takes you a good 10 to 15 minutes to all... Oh wait, leather. Chain.
Leather.
Leather.
Yalen thinks the same for Dusted.
I think so. Yeah, you're looking at 10 minutes. Chainmail, I would say, is 2. Having worn a suit of chain myself.
Takes Valrus 2 minutes to grab his usual clothing and backpack.
I only have my. Oh no, I don't have any.
Your armor was disintegrated.
You have.
Yeah,
You
but
can have
I-
Yellow Summer. If you must.
Mhm. I think I already have it. It's what's
Oh, good.
really my. Yeah. What I'm surprised is that I don't have common clothes. That's the surprising aspect.
They've all fallen apart, haven't they? Or is it just that you
Mm.
never had any to begin with?
I don't know, to be honest. I should have.
Wow. All this time, Vargo's been running around just in magical clothes, magical items,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
or nothing.
I will try to pay attention to the place where the Chilton warrior Chakagari or Chakagari came up. Is
Mhm.
there like a door, an opening, a hole in the ground where he?
There is no visible hole in the ground at all. Would you like to investigate?
I would like to, yeah.
You can certainly try. Go ahead and roll a perception or investigation check for me.
That's natural.
Body
20.
has like basically
Or a 39.
disintegrated, right?
With a
And just for
natural
good measure,
20.
just for
Nice.
good measure, I will throw a guidance, so I get for a 30.
All right, Lunan. Funnily enough, Fargo, there is No crack, no doorway, no secret chamber, no flip, no switch, no nothing hidden in the stone.
Where did it came from?
From right in front of where you're standing.
I know.
Is summoned in a similar fashion to the other demons.
Hmm. I guess it's kind of magic I'm not familiar with.
The body is gone now, isn't it? Like
Yes.
completely. Yeah.
All of the demons and the revenant turned to ash and smoke and disappeared. The only
What?
corpse lying in the room is that of Sol, Lunan's twin.
Um, Lunan,
Lunan is gonna go up.
I'm afraid he's no longer among us.
What should we do with him?
Bag of holding.
No, that's so gross.
Head.
Make a chalice out of him.
Oh. We can keep the real cup and give the.
I would say this is clearly a greater hero than whoever the chalice was made out of. So.
Mm. Lunan, I hope you are not feeling too bad.
No, I'm just considering how to return him best to Ayun. I don't want to leave him here.
Yeah. And I hope you understand that this is not a premonition or anything. You will be fine.
I know that. Should we? Should we see if we can get this thing open, or does it open?
I searched for any sources of entering, so gates, nothing came up. You can try.
Looking at the floor again, Thea.
Yeah.
Did any of the scraping look like this moved anything but around its own axis?
No, the scraping appears to be from the base of the cog that the statue stands on.
Yes, I can help you look a bit. I don't know if that would give him. Not that it makes a difference with that roll.
Yeah. You search high and low in the room, but you don't find anything else.
It's kind of a magic that surpasses us, I'm afraid.
Is the star still stuck to the statue?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Should we remove the star?
I mean, I don't think they are going to come again from the mirror. But
I don't know.
yeah, it may be it might prove useful later on. Yeah.
Because it could reset.
I get closer and pull up or try to pull up the lever.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just been stuck into a gap, a slot. So you can step up onto the base of the cog and pull the lever out from its resting place.
Is there a
Nothing.
known? Do we know that there's like a passageway from here to anywhere?
The only exit from here is the northern exit leading out of this room.
Mhm.
Question is, we will need a rest. Where do we do that rest?
We don't do it here.
We just had one. That's the worst part. Been-
The most safe thing would probably be to head back towards the control panel, so we don't get stuck in here.
But the control panel is also looks like it can fill the whole room with whatever it did to mess with us before.
What do you mean?
Didn't the stone go down there?
Yeah, but the stone I mean, the stone was. How did that stone come down again, Vago?
I fucked up.
Okay, so if we don't fuck up, the stone doesn't go down.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, perhaps if we wait for a little while and things reset to their original state, maybe the stone will be raised up as well.
Yeah, but the problem is if we reset in this state, we will not be able to go to the control panel. That's why I want to go there. In case things reset. Or at least the first of the cogs. Rather than being trapped here in the third one.
See no problems with that.
Yeah, because right now we're in position 5, right?
Exactly, and if it returns to position 3, we risk getting trapped in here. So I would rather be in the first of the cocked rooms if you want to take a moment to breathe. Staying here is not a good idea.
Oh, what's our overall next steps? Is that to collect the keys?
Yes. I don't know if we've spotted any on this floor, but
And also now keep an eye on for the Amulet of Omo, which is the only relic we are missing.
The Amulet of Omo.
We are going to have to go all the way back up to the top.
Just because you want to hurry down.
All the little skeleton friends were supposed to be useful.
You know,
I
I'm
thought they
surprised
just had
nobody
funny
tried to
heads.
shoot them down this whole time.
Well, I thought they were funny, so I didn't.
By the way, could the masks help us capture them?
The what?
The masks
Which masks?
made.
I don't know if they can see us. I don't know if they can see us, but we have one of them left, I think.
I have mine, and maybe you guys have yours.
Well, I think that everyone that got one except for you just basically lost it in fire or something like that. Because a fireball landed somewhere.
We could test
Dustin
it.
looks at
Well, we're going to the top floor again, so maybe we can find some more. If everything else is reset, maybe that room has as well.
Question: Do we go directly to the first floor or just the one above us?
The first floor is where we can find the first key.
All right.
And what did we need the amulet for?
Russia.
Russia? What?
Russia.
What? Can you write it down?
Russia.
treasure, like money, like loot, like
treasure. Okay.
Was that treasure?
Pleasure.
I love it. Okay.
Well, come on then, let's go and get this stupid thing over with. Time to shoot down some oddly shaped skeletons. if we can get up there.
Anyone want a trip in the bag again?
Too late.
The way you say it is so bad.
yeah.
No.
Yes. Lunan has dropped into the
I
this mud
disappear.
almost every time he has tried to pass it.
Wait, should we put Lunan's twin in the bag? Lunan wanted to bury him, no?
No, I don't know if I want to bury him, but I don't want him in a bag. But maybe we could just.
Well, we can carry him in the bag and then find a place where you can put him to rest.
I guess, or give him a water burial.
True, there is blood in water.
Can I reach him there? I mean, if it's your god, so you kind of know.
I think Ayun can reach him wherever, at least as soon as the soulmonger is gone.
Then does the body make a difference?
No, it just feels like we should leave it somewhere where it will not be turned into an undead.
Is it odd that it smells like chicken?
Yes, it is odd.
Let's bring the body and maybe I can make sure he can't turn undead later.
If anything, you can leave him in the compost heap overhead.
Fair enough.
So everyone who is in the bag now.
How many people fit in there?
I would say maximum 2 at a time.
Yeah,
with
no,
all the other stuff.
I'm fine.
Because I think a bag of holding has maybe 50 pounds, or is it more?
500 maximum, I think.
Yeah, I meant 500, not 50. Yeah.
So everyone has to.
The slime on the ground has burned from the fire, so there's no need to roll an acrobat.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
That's why I put the cross on there.
Don't see a cross on it.
I just put a little brown X over the slime on the ground.
Okay, so this again.
DM, I assume there's been 10 minutes since I cast.
It's been 10 minutes. What are you waiting to cast again?
I think it's ran
Nothing. I'm just gonna remove it.
What, Spirit Guardians?
Yeah.
Vargo, I've sent you a message, by the way.
Oh, okay. I should turn on Discord sound. Thank you, Liam. Heal everyone intensely.
Okay, so is that the body of Soul lying in the back, in the room?
Did we want to put him in the bag of holding and then give him a water burial, or?
I can carry him. I'll go back for him. And he doesn't
If you are
have to go
putting
into the bag.
if you are putting
I'm not putting him in the
of
bag.
holding,
I'm just putting him over my shoulder. Yeah, I'm just stopping that discussion right now. We're not putting him in the bag. I'm just gonna carry him like a fallen trooper. There you go. Come here, sir.
Why is this situation so funny? I don't understand. Oh boy. But Lunan, are you sure you don't want to be bag of holding with your clone?
There's only space in this bag for one Lunan.
Oh boy.
Alright, so with Sol over your shoulder, you make your way back up into the third cog room, bypassing the entire party, standing within this room. What next?
Let's see. I will try to pass from one cog to the other. Not teleporting this time.
How are you going to do it?
I mean, I guess we can all wait for Lunan to cast Welcome Water, but will it be feasible?
The cogs are about 10 feet above the water.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do drop, you will take fall damage.
Wow.
Or we take no, it would be quicker to just take the dusted bag airways.
Dusted bag, head bagways.
Bag
The
airways.
coach surface that is Dusted's bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quicker, but I can cast it if you guys like.
Yeah, I would like that.
I will sit down and start meditating and
That way,
scrolling.
But
drawing.
once we land on the water, we cannot get back up again, right?
Correct.
I mean, it's 10 feet, right?
It is.
No, it's more. Oh, it's more. Okay. How do we get up 10 feet then?
I will be surprised if that was an impediment by this point.
Dusted can do it
Yes.
and climb easily.
Mm-hmm. And you can take a rope and climb us up. Climb us up.
Which one of us actually still has rope left? Because Valvis doesn't have his, I don't have mine, and some tied them together outside. How many ropes are actually left?
Let me see.
I really don't know anymore if I have mine or not.
I don't have mine.
I haven't
Curious.
removed mine from the inventory, but I don't know if I should have.
I don't have it in my inventory, so I'm going to assume that I used it for something.
It's likely you and I that tied ours together to get to the lava bridge or the lava, the lava temple shrine.
Ignore that roll. Let me see if Tenser's floating disc can actually lift 10 feet. It can't cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more. But that means
you have to keep moving. Yes, because it follows you. You cannot alter it up or down. It just follows you.
Okay.
So it's you that has to do the climbing and yeah.
How much is 10 feet in meters? 3 meters. We are fine. It's 3 meters. We're fine. By the way, DM, while Lunan is in casting Welcome Water, I will try to identify the chalice. Try to get to know if it's a magical item.
Okay.
So that's what Bargo will be doing. I say to the rest, you guys try to figure out how to get us to climb 10 feet from the water.
I think I might have my rope, but I think I'm in the same situation as Luna. As it's still in my inventory, but I don't know if I used it for something.
Stefan, have you been taking ropes from our inventory for some reason?
I would not take rope from your inventory. But I can tell you that I believe you have only got 30 feet of rope left in the bag of holding.
That should be enough then.
One of your ropes was cut for the bridge or for another.
Oh no,
job. I think it was.
I'm positive we used them for something. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you've only got 30 feet left.
But I mean, we can always go back to the oubliette kind of place to get Vargo's or Valvis's robe if we really need it. But we risk the wrath of whatever creatures are down there at the moment.
Right, 10 minutes, let's say 10 minutes has passed. Lunan, your spell is ready to cast. Vargo, I will message you.
I cast Water Walk on everyone but Dusted, but I don't tell him.
Awesome.
I assume that he will be climbing on the walls, but I don't tell him.
So
I mean, you know as well as I cannot administer water walking, so I don't care that you haven't cast it on me.
You usually get pissed at me when I cast it on you because you can't dive.
It was once.
Stefan is typing.
Yeah. Done.
Okay.
DM, as an action, I'm also using the pearl or the egg or whatever it was to get one level 3 spell spot left. Back.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so who are you casting water walking on?
Everyone but Dusted.
Okay.
I'm pleased to inform that this chalice is not magical.
I'll have it back then.
Don't lose it, please. Waxanare's claim to the throne depends on it.
What do you mean, have it back?
I was waiting for that. I love that it took a half second for you guys, but I love it. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Oh, don't worry, I'll look after it.
Sure you will.
So,
oh no, I seem to have lost it. Oh wait, it's here in my bag instead of the bag of holding. Oh, what a mistake to make.
On our way then, Vargo jumps into the water. I mean, on the water.
That's still 10 feet drop.
That is a 10-foot drop, yes.
I refuse to, like, I sit on the border, then I slowly let myself fall. You know, it's 3 meters. Come on.
Are you going to hang off the lip and then let go?
Yes, pathetically, since I don't have
Okay,
clothes.
so then it's a 2 meter drop. How tall is Vargo? 1 meter something? So it's it's
Two
not 10
meters.
foot.
2 meters.
Wow, he's like 6 foot, is he?
Yeah.
A giant in the party we have. Alright, Vargo drops 2 meters to the water, landing on the hard surface.
Suddenly,
never get
there's sharks in the water. Oh well, who could have foreseen that?
I never get used to how the water moves under me. Oh, anyways.
Vargo, where are you headed and who else is going to join you?
I'll join him.
Whoever wants to. Oh, obviously, I will help them to come down.
Come to the
Jump into
safe
my
zone.
naked my naked arms, Boris.
Take a
You
grand
will
old
break
leap.
Okay, roll an athletics check for me then. As you dive forward into Vargo's waiting arms, oh wow, you somersault in the air and land into his open arms, no problem.
That roll is for avoiding me. I'm still falling to feet. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright,
Wonderful.
is everyone else going to climb down carefully onto the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Dustin, what about you?
Dustin is crossing the cogs with one hand used to climb and the other to carry the body.
Alright, and where is Spider Cat headed to?
Well, I'm still headed to the first cog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know about the rest of you, but I can keep an eye on you up here, so I can just follow you.
And where are the rest of you headed?
I guess we are all trying to get to the to there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were all making your way to the entrance to the first cog, or yeah.
As Lunan is walking, he is looking into the water, seeing if there's anything of interest underneath the surface.
The surface itself, as you look down, Lunan, roll a perception check for me, please.
I believe he has looked before, but he's still fascinated by what's going on here. So, 30.
Oh, dirty 20. Wow. Right, the liquid itself is foul smelling. It's deep colors of blue and green. The top of the lake is covered with a slightly sticky substance that you recognize as similar to the goo that's lying around on the floors of all of the cogs in the rooms over here. Glowing on the bottom, maybe 20 feet deep. You can see small creatures. I guess you've got dark vision, so you can see that they're crabs. They're slowly walking around on the bottom of the lake. Phosphorus crabs seem to be moving through the fungal covered bottom of this lake over here. They glow in a small, I would say they give off a good 2-3 feet of shine underneath. Throughout the water at various depths are clumps of this slime, almost like snot, just moving through, or phlegm just sort of floating with the gentle... I'm going to say there's a bit of a current. It seems to be moving, just swaying backwards and forwards gently. And that is all. What you do notice around all the buildings and the cogs and everything on the surface, they're all covered with this green slime that makes the cogs and the walls themselves very, very slippery. It looks like years of slime is built up on the sides of all of these, the cavern walls and the cogs themselves. Alright, Dusted, you managed to reach the first cog on the other side as Valrus and Vargo reach the base over there as well.
Well, I best get in and put the body down so I can try to help you guys up. Just a second.
I have to say that it's impressive that you're doing that carrying a cadaver.
Also, the god's power, the god Nangling's powers help a lot in this case. I don't even have to climb with using my paws. I can just use my feet.
Yeah, that's true. I reach a hand up to let him help me.
Okay. Dusted, you would probably... Mind you, you've got your ability, so you won't slip and fall. But Vargo, as you reach your hand up, you can see that the slime that's covered the concrete sides of these cogs and everything literally goes up to your face. The water level must rise and fall.
Mm.
It looks like it's low tide at the moment.
Care to use a rope, friend?
We have one 30 feet yet?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll use that.
Okay. Tying the rope off around your waist, you throw it over, creating something for everyone else to climb up.
Yeah.
Is everyone going to climb up the rope?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no pressure, so I'm going to let you all manage to climb up without an incident. So I'll say a good minute, 30 seconds to a minute for each party member as you all manage to slip and crawl and claw your way up the slippery side of the cog into the gap. You land up in the first cog, all of you safe and secure.
Any signs of any skeleton?
Roll a perception check for me.
Other than souls.
God damn it.
That would
You
be
do see one. You see Solus's skeleton.
Vargo, glancing up, you notice the hole in the rooftop, in the ceiling, and there is no skeleton there. You strain with your ears to listen, but you don't hear any movement in this room.
I have to get used to keep an eye open from now on.
Okay.
Is the I pick here the is the door still closed?
A great
path.
steel block fills the corridor to the control room. It is still there, yes.
Oh well. There was the possibility, I guess not. So, do we sleep? Or do we try to reach this place?
Should we check if the It was reset.
I thought. Oh, why wouldn't that?
Nothing has been reset. It has literally been 2 hours since you were last here.
Yeah.
Less.
Mhm. Yes.
And last time we slept was in the room we just came from.
Yeah.
So, should we try to reach this place then? I guess it's our only option now. What was that?
True, we could walk through.
We could also go here. Let's see if I can do
We
it
could
like
go
here.
to here between them
Mm-hmm.
and go in the tower. It's probably the best path.
Yes. Let's
But
go.
isn't it better to do it through the second cock rather than go down there to do it?
But how do you do it through the second cog?
Because this is open.
Just walk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how do you get there?
Walking on the cock. I can do it.
No, but we just walk down to the water from here.
It's the same, guys. Don't
Like-
worry.
Yeah, I don't see a difference. I thought you meant going out in different spots.
No. I just meant that there's a difference going up here and walking on the water than just getting straight in here.
But the question is, should we give Lunan the fiery burial he deserves?
I mean,
Don't call him Luna.
you know what? You know what's best for him. And I mean, do you have any particular way you would want it to be?
I would want to be cremated and not having to be left in this
That's
hellhole.
ironic.
Properly cremated.
Do we actually have a way of doing that, though?
I'm holding a fireball. Well,
What?
Will that be enough?
no. And then I'm looking at you two.
Why don't we just and I point at the water. Like,
So dirty.
yeah,
And
but
this is going to be a grim job if we all.
yeah, it's pretty gruesome this that you are trying to propose, Lunan. Even between us three people. Like, maybe we can also have the men chopping off so it's easier, but why?
I'm still trying to think of
Otherwise-
anywhere. Was there anywhere where we were in the other floors that had some kind of, fire pit?
Or some other pit that could get rid of
we
it.
can shove it into the black hole.
I would have loved to throw it down here.
Wait, where?
See where it's
The lightning
blinking.
chamber.
But
Oh.
what I'm not feeling.
He was
excited
alive
to
by
go
then,
there.
Lunan.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you... Oh god, you
I'm not
creatures.
saying we should go back there though.
And aren't you sure that he wouldn't disintegrate? If you are not living matter, you seem to disintegrate in that room. Right? Leading into it.
True.
No. I mean,
He's an object now.
gosh.
I hate to be cynical, but that is... It's not living tissue.
Problem is we can't access it
No, that's true.
because someone locked the door.
I think
How
he
to
ever
get
I wonder,
actually had a
who
soul.
that someone is. Let's talk more about that, shall we?
Maybe in the whole bag of holding until we needed have a way of getting rid of him. I will pray on it tonight.
Do,
when I
do,
get
do you
the rest.
really want to have a cremated corpse on a bag of holding? Do you know how sticky are the things going to get? Things are going to get.
Not at all. It's magical. They don't touch.
I recall all my Arcana knowledge, DM. Is that true?
I've been in the bag.
all right. I'll take your word for it. when you start shoving sharp soul corpse into the bag of holding, I say, Jesus, it's like watching an anaconda eating.
So you're putting the
You
corpse
reckon
in the
he-
bag of holding, yes?
Sure, what's the worst that can happen? It might come back to life.
Yeah, it will
Only
walk.
suffocated in 10 minutes.
Do you
But-
think he actually had a soul?
I don't know, but it's gone now. Need to get rid of the soulmonger.
The soulmonger. I see how it is. Anyways, we can
Yeah,
get rid of that token.
Yeah, you can take the token off.
Okay.
Oh,
Dustin, don't forget to add soul corpse to your character sheet, please, in the bag of holding.
Wait,
Soul
I haven't
as
consented
in
to this.
SOL.
I know what soul is. I'm
Yeah.
also Nordic.
I know. I'm just saying. We don't have the soul,
Of soul.
unfortunately.
is this the weirdest thing you have carry in that bag of holding? Dustin?
You don't want to know.
Fair.
And I'm just checking right now, just in case. It's not the only dead tissue in there.
Do you think
It's just
that your staff will appreciate a meal?
God, you.
We can
Thinking
always
ways of getting
pronounce
rid
it.
of a body.
We can always pronounce it the elven way as it's supposed to. Sol.
Sure, buddy. We will. It's not like I will have to remember it for long.
Should we get going?
Yeah, please.
Where to?
We will
Out from the
reach
cogs.
here. It's the objective.
Okay. All right. Are you? If you're going to walk and traverse your way across the cogs, I need you to make athletics checks for me, except for Dusted.
Alrighty. Let's see.
I'm guiding myself as well. Not that I
Not
And-
not Arcana. Not Arcana. Acrobatics.
Okay, easy stuff. All of you managed to slowly but
Well.
sure-footedly pass through the tricky cogs, making your way to the other side. You are standing roughly where Dusted's character is. You could quite easily lower yourselves down to the water again and then traverse across the water to where Vargo's character stands.
Good to think that nothing has changed. I say as I open the door.
We're not there yet, Vargo.
Oh, okay.
Right, Vargo and Lunan standing at the bottom of the staircase. A stone door with iron hinges and a brass knob stands in front of you. It says a work stone column from the bottom of the lake to the cavern roof is attached to a nearby wall. That's the walls. On one side of the column is a rope ladder that reaches from the water up to the top of the landing. Ropes also lash 2 rowboats to a dock post, and a rusty iron cage wallows in the slime, held afloat by a chain and a winch. Phosphorescent crabs that Lunan has noticed gather at the bottom of the lake below the cage. Vargo, as you walk up towards the door, a monstrous mouth all of a sudden forms on the door's surface. It calls out in a deep drawl, "I'm so hungry, I could eat you alive, but I'll settle for something else, something living, something light."
I don't have to deal with this. I push Lunan on the front.
Put Lunan in the front.
He pushes you towards the front, Lunan. "I'm so hungry, I could eat you alive. Yeah, but I'll settle for something else. Something living, something light."
You could eat me dead.
I knew it.
Do I get a response?
You do not.
I look around to see if I can find Dusted.
Dusted is out of sight. You cannot see him.
Where has that cat gone?
Question.
Hmm.
You're gonna ask the question?
Who are you talking to?
Dusted? I shout out.
Does its head peer out from atop the cog? What is it?
Ah, there he is. Just making sure you were still with us.
Yeah. I also still have the gold cup.
It's odd that
Good
you
to
point that
know.
out, but thank you.
No, that's why he thinks he's been called back. I mean, you have been paranoid about this thing for a little bit, so what else is the reason to call him back?
Literally 10 minutes. Literally.
I move towards the door again and say, "What did you say again?" To see if I get a reaction for him to
"I'm
repeat.
so hungry, I could eat you alive, but I'll settle for something else. Something living, something light."
The living part is going to be a problem. You see.
Something living, something light.
I'm not giving it
We need to
arcing.
fish on crabs.
Or wait for Dusted to do the turnaround.
Yeah, open it from the other way around. Dusted, do you hear
Yeah.
us?
Do what you were going to do anyways.
Why don't
Dusted
you
is
go
literally
ahead and
looking at
open
you.
the door for us from the other side? If
Oh,
you can.
now you want my help. Now it's a good idea to walk up here. Yeah, fine. Just wait a moment. And Dusted disappears.
Mhm. Okay, Dusted, you disappear
Hmm.
down the corridor.
Good old trusted, Dusted. You can always trust him.
Climbing over the slime, because there's a lot of slime down here, and I remember how much damage everyone took just face diving into this stuff.
Before you get that far,
Oh dear.
the secret door is closed, my friend.
Oh.
Yes, in fact,
Oh dear.
you cannot see immediately any secret door at all. I need you to, if you're going to stop and search for it, I need you to roll for me, please.
Perception?
You did not open the door from this side, so
Oh. Yeah.
you know that a door is there. So I'll give you advantage on your perception or investigation.
Okay, let's try with perception. Let's have a look. That's only a 14.
Try as you might though, 5 minutes searching, you don't find any way to open the door.
Dustin comes back. It would appear the door is locked again, and I cannot get back in.
I guess we'll just have to find something light then.
I will go help you, Dusted.
I guess
What
we can.
about a torch?
Something.
A lit torch. It is light.
But this
lighted.
is living.
Well, I don't know. Do you class fire as living?
Do you class?
If you're a fire elemental, yes, you do.
Sure. And I think if we are talking to biologists, we could feed him some feces because it's full of bacteria as well.
What is biologist?
It's the people studying living things.
Oh,
It's just
nerds.
this realm.
And,
type
and
of
also
thing.
ecosystem.
Your biologist is showing, Axel, just saying.
Well, in that case, couldn't you just, I don't know, blow in its direction or something, you know, spit at it?
Yeah. Lunan spits at it.
What's wrong with us today, guys?
Oh, that is oh god.
You spit at the door, the mouth opens wide to catch your spit, and spits back at you.
Very
too
good.
light.
I'm hungry. I could eat you alive. But I'll settle for something else. Something living. Something light.
Lunan is looking at whatever this is. Contraption just above him.
So on the dock landing is a rusty iron cage that is hanging over the water's edge. Inside there is space for probably one person. It is held by a winch.
Okay. So we need a person that doesn't have water walk to go into the cage.
You can see that the
Nice
under the
try.
cage, 20 feet below the cage, underwater, lining the ground, are lots of phosphorescent crabs.
How deep?
20 feet.
When I was a kid, I used to fish crabs by just putting some flesh or like dead fish on a rope and lowered it into the water, and they would grab the meat and then you pull it up because they are they're grabbing it.
Yeah,
And I will
but-
say
but-
that Lunan had a similar experience as a kid and will take some food and put it on. What would he put it on? I need to check my inventory. I do have a rope, but I don't think that's a good thing to put that on. I'm wondering if I have a string or something. Don't have string. Does any of you have a string?
Don't believe so.
How many feet down did you say it was? 20.
20.
20.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, yes.
Let's wait for the others for a bit. Worst case, we send down Dusted. He likes swimming, I think.
What are the others doing?
Because Dusted has the bag of holding still.
Mm-hmm. Dusted and Vargo, what are you up to?
I'm
I
trying
don't know if
to.
Father was just joining me or what happened.
I'm trying to help him find the secret door.
Okay, so how did you get up the side of the cogs?
Same way we did it earlier, I guess.
So Dusted, you're tying the rope, the 30-foot rope around you and holding him up, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you make your way down into the corridor. All right. I assume you're wearing your dark vision goggles?
I am, yeah. Unless
Okay.
they got disintegrated in the room earlier, I am.
You would have put them in the bag of holding, I assume?
I mean,
fact,
they're magical, so
they are
they're magical.
yes.
So.
So no, they would not have. All right, so you make your way down the corridor. You notice the floor in front of where the secret door that you know is covered in slime, Vargo.
Yeah, I jump. I'll
Okay.
try to.
Go ahead and roll athletics with a DC of 10, please.
I'm not going the back of holding with a cadaver.
A cadaver you guys suggested was put there.
Not me. 10?
Nice. As you just manage to make it over the slime, you land on the other side. Do you begin investigating or perceiving, looking and searching around?
Dusted, where did you see the... help me, Dusted. I need another pair of eyes here.
You need what, sorry?
Help.
No, but it was around here last time, and it looked like a little brick that you had to pull, right?
Yeah.
But I can't find anyone here.
You see, if you pour water over the door, it should make the shimmy, I don't know what it's called, more obvious.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Can it be investigation?
Yeah, investigation or perception.
Ooh.
Pervestigation.
Alrighty.
Yes, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh,
20.
And a 20 is what you need to find these secret doors down here. So yes, as you run it over, indeed, it's not in the middle, but you find that actually there is a loose, small indent right near the top as you manage to push it in. The stone wall slides across and sideways.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. Do you want me to roll 2 more times?
Yes, please.
That will be enough for the first one.
Oh yeah, good job.
And better even for the second one.
Natural 20 as you even tumble and somersault over the last one. Easily done.
Wait,
So
was there even a handle on the side though? I seem to remember there was quite.
I seem to remember that we opened this door, take a look, and came back inside. It's what I remember.
There is no handle on the door at all.
Oh,
I know Luna opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Will
might as well
you
try to give it a push.
I
Move out of the way.
if it doesn't work, just go search for the others, please.
The door doesn't budge.
Oh, Papa Soter, forget the please.
What about Papa Zottel?
I just say please to Dusted, which under Papa Soter is not really characteristic.
The door doesn't open at all.
Mm.
It is sealed shut. It doesn't even appear to budge.
Oh, Dustin's gonna climb back.
Lunan is gonna look down on the water
Uh-huh.
and start trying to stun crabs and see if they float up.
Float to the surface. Oh, wow.
What are you going to use to try and stun them?
My ability.
Ah. Fair enough. I mean...
I will just spam it until I succeed.
That was so badass. My ability.
You start stunning a couple of the crabs, and unfortunately, no, they do not float up, but they seem to topple and roll over on the bottom of the ground, on the bottom of the water.
I will try and cast the mage hand and grab one of the stunned ones.
Oh, mage hand. What is the range on the mage hand?
30 feet.
30 feet. Where are
And
you?
5 pounds.
And 5 pounds. I'm just thinking about the pressure underwater 20 feet down. Okay. I will allow that little revelation of inspiration as you cast your mage hand 20 feet on the bottom of the ground and manage to grab hold of one of the stunned crabs. Are you going to bring it to the surface?
It's coming to the surface.
Alright. The mage hand carries through the waters this crab from its depths. As it comes up, it rises just to the surface and you can see like slime and goo and green ichor falling down the sides of the hand through its fingers, and in the middle of its palm an upside down crab rests. As soon as it exits the water, the glow from this phosphorance almost begins to start to disappear. It blinks once and twice and slowly starts to dim.
Hit it through the door.
Toss it into the door.
Okay, you are still standing on the surface of the water.
Yep.
Then I need you to roll a throwing attack, or give me an attack roll to see if you can hit the door from where you are.
Is this a finesse weapon?
You know what? Why not? Why not? I would say it's the size of a shuriken. Do your ninja best, young sorcerer.
Alright.
Ninja star.
Dazzle it
12.
with a 12. And oh, that's a dex check. But okay.
Yes. I mean, it would be what, Dex plus
A dex roll plus your to hit.
proficiency if I'm proficient with.
Are you proficient with throwing anything?
Is it like a simple weapon? You know.
Definitely a simple weapon.
I think sorcerers are okay with
Like a
simple
dart,
weapons.
aren't they proficient with throwing darts and stuff? Yeah. Because all you need is like a 14.
Enough. That would work. Let's see, sorcerer.
And when you stand there and throw it, Lunan be like, why didn't you just use the mage hand?
You know, it says weapons, daggers,
Conserved.
darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows, so it doesn't specify simple.
It technically will be an improvised weapon. You're fine.
True.
Yes. All right. I will allow a little bit of creative bonus here as you fling it across.
I can picture so well the face of Lunan. Why don't you use it?
And then it plops into the water on the other side.
The upside down crab flying through the air, its unconscious claws flapping in the breeze behind it. As it passes close to the door, a tongue flies out, latches onto it and pulls it straight into the door. You hear a crunching sound as the door consumes the crab, and then it spits out the crushed shell onto the ground at Lunan's feet. Once the mouth has been fed, it disappears, and you hear a as the door unlocks, and then the door slowly swings open.
Enjoyed that. I step onto the platform and go through.
What a weird door.
Alright, using the rope ladder, you climb up onto this platform and you step through into the small round stairwell. Lunan, do you follow suit? Yelena?
Yes.
And Dusted, where art thou?
Dustin has just reached the other side as people are piling into the room.
Yeah.
And he sighs annoyed and returns back. He figured that Vargo must have gotten the door open and without letting him know, and he's trying to make it way back to everybody.
I will take that credit. Yeah.
Dusted, as you begin to walk down the corridor, you hear a slow grating of stone and realize the secret door is closing.
Oh, for the love of...
Do you run?
Yes.
Alright.
I will use dash and feline agility if I have to.
Alright. As you do, you manage to just make it in as the door closes behind you with a resounding close one. Dusted, almost getting locked out of the corridor. You manage to make your way back to the rest of the party. Just in time to see the door to the stairwell in the dock closing as well.
What? Which door?
The one that Valrus just opened.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so the party is now back together, standing in the stairwell leading upwards, corpse in bag of holding. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Let's get up. I start going upstairs.
Time to run up the stairs. Chop.
Okay. Let's see quickly. How far up are you traveling?
I don't know.
We're going all the way and hope we don't meet a construct.
Oh man. That's true, maybe we don't run. We'll walk. Quietly. And carefully.
We're sneaking.
Quietly and carefully.
Right.
Quietly and carefully.
You managed to make your way up the first flight, the stairwell up here. Noticing the closed secret door at the end of the corridor, you remember that this is the level where you encountered the stone gargoyles that needed the coins, as well as
Or if they have reset, God.
the ring of blind hunters.
I think no matter where we go,
That's the
it
noise of a
never
skeleton.
reset.
There's a skeleton nearby.
Let's try to haunt him. It. They. Or whatever they go for.
Oh. I can't. Dustin can't remember where he saw the skeleton at this floor. Is there any indication where the sound is coming from?
That was me drinking that tea, that wasn't a
I
skeleton.
thought it was that. I thought it was that skeleton noise. For a
You are
moment. I thought it was
joking!
like,
It sounded like the skeleton.
Did it?
yeah, yeah. I was like, it has to be here somewhere.
My bad. Sorry.
Oh well, in that case, we keep like the flight of stairs keeps going up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Oh, then we keep going up.
Yeah.
Let's do this in order.
All right. I will flick through this. This is the next flight where you got to the door that you couldn't open. It was locked from the other side. So knowing you couldn't open it, you moved past this door. Let's just load the next. Oh,
Oh, what's that? I don't think we are supposed to. Okay, I remember.
That's the dead dwarf that kept getting resurrected and
Loot
killed.
room.
now
Yeah.
Yep, you saw that.
So nothing has been spoiled here.
Correct. 1 second. I believe this is all the way up to the top to the entrance. Up to here.
We should kill that weird guy at some point.
That applies to so many people. Which one are you talking about?
You meant the caretaker
Mm.
that Lunan
The
stole the book from.
caretaker that
That
resets
Bowser
everything.
stole the book from.
Oh, with us?
Yeah. Withers. Okay.
He that resets.
Withers.
Alright.
So,
Let's go up to the first level. Let's not even look at the things we left. Unless we see a skeleton. Mm-hmm.
Wait, these secret doors must be locked as well. We should probably
that is correct.
take note of where the buttons is, if we can find them.
Oh, okay.
The secret doors
I will-
are closed.
I will help Lunan, who has better perception than everyone.
Okay.
Do you need a rule, or
Yes,
is
with-
it obvious on this side?
No. I'll need rolls for all the doors again, unless you've marked or engraved them somehow.
Do we have a advantage since we
You do.
know it?
Mm-hmm.
20 for my first.
Perfect. That makes it. No problem. As you move
Hey,
in,
oh. I open it and have a flashback of those guardians
yeah.
and
Fair enough.
hope, pray to Ayun that there will not be one now. And also this door needs.
Yes.
Mm.
Nice.
22.
Okay. The door opens, Lunan, and with your passive perception, you indeed hear a scurrying one level above.
Someone's moving around.
From where you stand, if you move out onto the corridor there, one level above you, you can see a skeleton moving around on the rooftop from where you are.
I'm using a message to message Dusted and say, skeleton up ahead, above us.
And I think that is where we will end for the night.
Okay.
Yeah?
It was fun. It was fun, guys.
Yeah. At least
Yes.
we're at the top where we can get the skeletons.
And thanks for the heals. That saved my life.
Yeah, I'll take
I mean, yeah. If you fall, we are dead, basically. If no one falls.
Oh, we already lost one Doom, we couldn't lose another.
We could. We just have to find him first.
Oh, and thank you,
So
Stefan, for the session.
Thank you so much for tonight.
You
Yes.
are
Yes,
very
thank you so much.
Thanks
welcome.
for the invitation.
Right, so well done everyone on clearing the room of demons, making it out from the lower levels and making your way back up to the top. We will see you guys in, is it 2 weeks?